Hello, I'm the Luke Cartographer, and this is the 28th video in my Mass Effect Legendary Edition series. In the last video, we went to Omega and we helped Archangel escape from the mercs that were hunting him down. Turns out Archangel is Garrus, the teammate we had back in Mass Effect 1. Now that we've done that on Omega, and now that we have Mordin Solus, we're kind of done on Omega, at least for a little while. Actually, there's one more thing we need to do there, and we're going to do that right at the beginning of this video, and that is hand off a datapad to Arya T'Loak, the kind of ruler of Omega, because this datapad has information saying that the merc gangs are actually going after her. After that, we're going to explore more of the Omega cluster. So, let's get back to Omega. Alright, I thought it would be fun to bring Garrus with me.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Alright, let's go find Arya.
Arya has work for him. You're interested?
Here we go.
What do you need?
This datapad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Alright.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
So, I thought she might have more to say, because that guy just said he has work. She has work for you. Maybe he has something
Arya
to say.
has work for him. You're interested? Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Bloodpack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Huh.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
Alright, time to go save an old Krogan.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
I'm good for now.
Of course. Thank you for stopping by and for not shooting anyone in public.
Alright, where's Patriarch? There's Fist. That guy's new. Find Patriarch in one of the side rooms downstairs at Afterlife and tell him he needs to hide. Okay. Let's find this guy. Side rooms downstairs. Oh, here we go. There he is.
You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him.
Lovely.
I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Arya's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
It's crazy how Krogan and Asari just lived for centuries. Sorry for much longer, but anyway.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Well, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. A few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see, not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
You could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Man, from the side they look so much like turtles. Let's see, find the thugs in or near Afterlife. I'm willing to bet they're down here. Yep.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
You're Patriarch's Krant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
All right. Back to Patriarch.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
I like how he's like, they'll now know Patriarch is not someone to be trifled with, and it's like, well, we did just kill the two people that came after you, the only people that knew that we were your Krant. So I'm not sure exactly how that helps you long term, but anyway, let's go back up here and talk to Grizz or whoever. Yep, Grizz.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself.
All right.
Keep her waiting.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him.
From
Fathar
who?
didn't know he had a Krant.
Who told them that? It was a hallway with us and 2 Krogan.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
We can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, it was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay.
Okay.
Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting, but let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up a little.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Shepard and his girl aren't getting back together in this game. Anyway, though, let's get back to the Normandy. Alright, back to the galaxy map. And we're going to be leaving behind the Sarabaric system. And let's see what we got available to us. Okay, so none of these are showing anything in particular. I think we have to go to the Fathar system, though, for Cerberus, so may as well. Okay, we got 3 planets. Let's start with the innermost. There we go.
I have detected an anomaly.
Lorek is an extremely rare example of a habitable world circling a red dwarf star. Originally an independent Asari colony named Isan, it was annexed by the Batarian hegemony in 1913, causing a minor galactic incident. Minor? Really? They stole a planet and that's only a minor incident? Despite several attempts, the local Terminus warlords have never been able to take Lorek for themselves. Lorek is a low-density world composed of rock, light metals, and a water-based crust. It is tidally locked to Fathar with the sunward hot pole and the shadowed cold pole. Water on the sunward side evaporates quickly, traveling over the islands of the habitable Terminator Zone in a form of massive, fast-moving thunderstorms, and finally settling as snow on the frozen dark side. There are fears that the buildup of the ice cap mass on the far side may cause axial reorientation over the course of several million years, but Batarian officials dismiss the idea as irresponsible theory disseminated by counter-hegemonist subversives. Wow. Colony founded 1764, population of 4.7 million, with the capital of Jalnor. I wonder if this colony was founded significantly before the Batarians took it over. Is that like a mixed race colony or something then? Like, or did the Asari all leave? Who knows? Okay, I will scan this thing for the little point where we land.
Beacon auto process interrupted at parse point A06.
There we go.
Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Anomaly detected. Signal scans detected a transmitter matching Cerberus encryption. It is registered to an unknown deep cover operative. Cerberus operative life signs unconfirmed. Other transmissions that match known Eclipse coded communications also detected. Well, we're gonna get back to scanning and then we'll land. Okay, so just finished this. 5,300 iridium, 14,036 platinum, and 4,486 palladium. Okay. We're gonna come back here. I want to scan the rest of the planets, and then we'll come back and finish the mission on Lorik. Kurar. Kurar is a small, lifeless rock blessed with significant deposits of thorium, used in radiation shielding and the manufacture of space frame alloys. A small population of miners eke out an existence on the surface, selling their ore at Lorik and praying that the intermittent raids by the Terminus pirate clans will pass their homestead by. There have been no children born on Kurar since the infamous pirate raid of 2047, when every child on the planet was rounded up and taken as a slave. Any couple finding itself pregnant preemptively moves off-world. That is awful. Population 2,400. Okay, I'll bring you back. Alright, so Kurar has 10,752 iridium, 4,880 platinum, and 6,349 palladium. So. Oh, crap. Actually, you know what? Let's take advantage of that. I didn't mean to do that. But we can go ahead and do an upgrade real quick, because we have enough palladium to have some left over. That was, oh, we have multiple ones here? Oh, metagel capacity. Interesting. Where did I get that from? I'm not sure. 5,000 platinum, I'll take that. Weapon upgrades. Nope. Armor. Nope. Yep. Trauma module, because we got enough of the metagel upgrades to where this became available. I'll take that. 15,000 platinum. And then what else is there? Ship enhancements. Medbay upgrade. 50,000. Oh, I've just used up so much platinum. You know what? I'm going to get more soon enough. We'll go ahead and do it. I'm not even going to use it, but again, I like to do all the upgrades. Facial reconstruction now available in the medbay.
No messages for you, Commander.
Okay. Leaving behind Kurar. Let's head to whatever this one is here. Unexplored. Let's see. Dorgal. The surface of Dorgal is an ethane-soaked mush. The planet hovers near the boiling point of the hydrocarbon and supports a diverse, if simple, and slow-moving carbon-based ecology. The planet's gravity is strong enough to retain an atmosphere of molecular nitrogen and carbon monoxide, but the methane that dominated billions of years ago has long since been lost. Okay. I'll bring you back. Okay, so we had 2,891 iridium, 14,245 platinum, told you there'd be more soon, and 4,195 palladium. Okay, let's go ahead and get to that Cerberus operative here on Lorik. Interesting looking planet. At least the nature around us, I mean. Kind of matches what they were talking about. Islands with, well, no thunderstorms right now, but they talked about thunderstorms blowing over the islands constantly from the hot side to the cold side.
Hostiles incoming.
Firing now.
I am not hitting anything right now. There we go. Wow. My aim is just terrible right now.
Eat that. That all you've got.
Anybody? Yep. There we go. Wow. That was awful.
This will put them down.
Okay, well at least I got those last few. Wow, my aim was just awful. Okay, let's see what we got here. Holding cell access bypass. Okay, 375 credits, and we open that door over there. Are there gonna be more? Yep. Oh, we got a guy named Moral over there. And let's warp.
Enemy drone!
No more shield from Moral. Time to hit him with an incinerate. Need some damn ammunition. There we go. Not bad. Okay, she's down. Oh! That was a good concussive shot there, Zaid. Alright, let's check this room out over here. Medkit. Wall safe. 3,750 credits. And there was a log back here, I believe. Yep. Access logs. Okay, subject ID. Interrogator Corporal Giro. Subject Cerberus Agent Tyrone Rawlings. Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could be conclusively prove Cerberus's involvement in Rachni experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without his cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. Yeah, we already know they were involved with the Rachni as well. Interrogator Corporal Giro again. Yeah, okay. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture, having insinuated himself onto a ship bound for the Attican Reverse. He had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defenses long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. We lost a lot of men to obtain this asset. This data had better be worth the expense. And subject interrogated. The interrogation has failed. Despite some of our most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resistant to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused tempers to flare. We considered it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have men working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control the data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. Okay, we need to find that data.
Free and clear.
So this is the door that we opened when we opened the cell. Got some refined platinum. 800 of it. I expect that we'll find more. Typically you round that out to like 1,000 or 2,500 or something like that, you know. Door. There we go. And there's Agent Rawlings. We got the computer console. We can access the data logs.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
We are going to send this to the Alliance.
Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Cerberus agent Tyrone Rawlings was found dead. Encrypted data transmitted to Alliance for decryption. We got 125 experience. We probably missed some credits back there. Only 78, 75, and 800 platinum. There's probably more in that room that I didn't see. Okay.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Figured I would've. Unread messages. Encrypted data. From Alliance Command. Commander, we got the data you sent. If this went public, it could do some serious damage to Cerberus's image. This intel will take years to decode, but just having it is a huge win for the Alliance. Well done, Shepard. Good luck on your mission, Anderson. You're alive? From Mom. So I have to find out my child is alive third hand from Alliance Brass? Where the hell have you been? I figure whatever you're doing is classified, likely part of your Spectre operations. Just stay safe out there and keep doing your mom proud. And sneak something through a secure channel next time. Love, your mother, Captain Hannah. Take care of Garrus from Nala Butler. Commander Shepard, my husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear that when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it's his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus' squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to have him back, but what happened there wasn't Garrus' fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can help him stop blaming himself. And please don't tell him that I sent this to you. Thank you, Nala Butler. Okay. You know, it'd be kind of crazy if Garrus had never been betrayed and Archangel managed to, like, turn Omega into a real Citadel-like place. Okay, let's leave Fathar. And we're going to do at least one other system here, and then leave the other two systems for the next video. Let's head back here and get more probes and stuff. I'd prefer not to have to come back. Oh, I'm sure I'm going to have to come back here again anyway. I did back there during Fathar. Doesn't hurt that I have a multiple of 5 of probes as it was. Let's see, let's go to Kaira Memori. Looks like 3 planets. Innermost one here. Setor. A rocky planet with a crushing atmosphere, Setor has been scanned from orbit but largely left unexplored due to its sweltering conditions. Its atmosphere contains nitrogen but also an unusually high percentage of ethane, which can coalesce into pockets near the surface. The alumina-heavy crust of the planet can reach glowing hot temperatures during the daytime, reaching the ethane's auto-ignition temperature and creating pockets of flame across the surface. For this reason, extravehicular activities are discouraged on Setor, and no company has been willing to invest in exploration. 470 degrees, yeah, okay. I'll bring you back. Okay, so Setor had 12,218 iridium, 6,612 platinum, and 5,071 palladium. On to the next planet. Fathar. Located within the life zone of a dimming orange sun, Fathar would be habitable except for the carbon dioxide atmosphere and an icy surface that kills most oxygen-producing bacteria. Nevertheless, mercenary companies and slavers have numerous strongholds on the planet out of the reach of any galactic authority. Travel advisory. A statistically significant number of distress calls have originated from within the 1 million kilometer mark of Fathar. Civilian travel is not advised. Scanning. I'll bring you back. Okay, so Fathar has 14,160 iridium, 4,459 platinum, 3,987 palladium. So, leaving behind Fathar. Ah, God. I do not like the controls in Mass Effect 2. Way too many mouse controls when keyboard controls would just work so much easier. Anyway, here we go. What do we got? Uwanochi. Uwanochi, Uwan Prime, is a stony planet encased in ice under a methane-heavy sky. Named for the Uwan Consortium, the Batarian manufacturing firm that financed the exploration, Uwanochi's crust provides much of the boron allotropes used in the Omnigel throughout the Terminus systems. The area has naturally become a haven for pirates who attempt to steal the refined gel or its ingredients as soon as the cargo ships leave the atmosphere. Okay. I will bring you back. Okay, 12,103 iridium, 4,992 platinum, 6,257 palladium. Okay, nothing else to see here in this system, I guess. Let's get back to Sarah Barrack, and then we'll check out the RN Larkin system. Just one planet, it looks like, and an asteroid belt. Is there anything in the asteroid belt? Nope, and you can fly right through the star. What do we got here? Uta. Punished with UV and gamma radiation from the Class F star it orbits, Uta is no one's first choice for a planet to land on. Covered in seawater, Uta has an hydrosphere, an ozone layer similar to Earth's, but that's simply not enough to ward off the life-killing radiation. Its nitrogen-rich, oxygen-poor atmosphere goes unchanged by the few proteins that manage to form in the ocean depths. Uta, however, has served as a way station for slaves escaping their Batarian masters. What little land it has is tectonically stable, and its considerable radiation belts and electrical storms grant cover from many common types of sensors. Fleeing ships typically hide on Uta long enough to discharge their drive cores and stock up on deuterium before making their way to the cluster's mass relay. Okay. I'll bring you back. Okay, 4,375 iridium, 12,844 platinum, and 4,544 palladium. Alright. Let's leave this system behind. And I said I was going to split this up into 2 different videos, but you know what? There's only 1 system left. We may as well go after it. Hopefully I've got enough fuel
reserves at 50%.
to get back to Cereberic. Only 3 planets left. Let's go to the outermost one here. Nirog. Nirog is a hydrogen methane gas giant whose moons were once home to Esul, a Batarian warlord who terrorized the Terminus systems, attempting to unite a pirate army under his banner. He successfully conducted a rapid blitz against 11 habitable planets. Fortunately for the rest of the galaxy, Esul's crimes caught the attention of the Spectres, who deduced his hidden location and assassinated him. Esul's empire, built on an hyper-extended army, soon came crashing down. His lost stockpiles of Element Zero have become something of a legend, and foolish spacers have spent countless amounts of time and money searching the Batala system, convinced they will be the ones that finally strike it rich. Bring you back. Okay, 3,398 Element Zero, 2,637 iridium, 3,511 platinum, and 2,940 palladium. Up next, let's see what this world is. Thanawanaro, if I'm even coming close to pronouncing that correctly. A strange island of peace in the lawless Terminus systems, Thanawanaro is a planet of crushing gravity but abundant life. As its ponderous name indicates, it was colonized by the Alcor, who have several booming industries on the planet. Hydroelectric dams and biofuels from tough woody algae provide much of the planet's energy. Mines export uranium, thorium, and gold, taken to space with generous use of Mass Effect fields. Of course, pirates target the Elcor's shipping as soon as it leaves the orbit, but the Elcor deal with mercenary companies to keep away all but the most foolhardy of attackers. Population of 3.7 million, a colony founded in 2035, with the capital of Nurhim Atun. I don't know. Let's scan this place. I'll bring you back. Okay, we have 6,333 EZO, we got 3,485 iridium, 9,940 platinum, and 5,184 palladium. One more planet in this system and we are done with the Omega Cluster. Lagasiri. Sorry about that. Again, Origin sometimes can't contain itself when I get an achievement. A step above a carbonaceous asteroid, Lagasiri is a planet with a carbon-heavy crust and a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and helium. Its surface is cool enough to have liquid water, but it is rapidly drying out as it has lost the critical mass to have a self-sustaining hydrologic cycle. Nevertheless, Batarians have colonized the world, forcing slaves to work in their mines and agri-habitats. The labor is hot, endless, and backbreaking, even in the low-G environment. Every horror story told by slaves elsewhere in the cluster seems to be topped by one from Lagasiri. The most famous is that of slaver Silparan, who worked to death 420 slaves over the course of a galactic standard year, and ground up their bodies for compost in his greenhouses. Wow. He was eventually poisoned by his wife, but his shadow and his business model still hangs over the miserable planet. That is terrible. Let's scan this place. I'll bring you back. Okay, 3,648 iridium, 3,052 platinum, and 8,477 palladium. And with that, we have explored the entirety of the Omega Cluster. Alright, so I'll just stop right here next to Omega and the fuel depot. Okay, let's take a look at the journal real quick. We'll just see what we're going to do next time. Alright, so we've got several missions and assignments here. Again, some of these are just pieces of DLC here, the Overlord, the Project Firewalker. This stuff right here and right here are well, this one right here is actually specifically a mission that we got from the chef here on the ship. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. This is another thing here where we've got information about a smuggling depot. And then we got these missions here that are either to collect new members, go meet with the council again, or again stop the collectors. That's the overall mission there. And then also Zaid, the Price of Revenge, which is Zaid's what the heck is it called? Loyalty mission. Because there are loyalty missions. You complete the loyalty mission, it means that in the eventual suicide mission that you go on, that person is much more likely to survive. Or anyway, I can't remember if they have to do it to survive. Regardless, we're going to do all the missions, we're going to do all the assignments, and the next video, why don't we go ahead and do the Citadel and go see the Council. So, this has been the Resolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.